Hello everyone, and welcome to Abundantify Wisdom. Today, we're going to be talking about the history of football, one of the most popular sports in the world. The origins of football can be traced back to ancient China, where a game called Cuju was played around 2,000 years ago. Cuju was played with a ball made of leather and stuffed with feathers or hair. The goal of the game was to kick the ball into the opponent's goal, which was a net hung between two bamboo poles. Football also has its roots in ancient Greece and Rome. In Greece, a game called Episkairos was played around 6th century BC. Episkairos was similar to Cuju, but the ball was smaller and harder, and the goal was to throw the ball into the opponent's net. In Rome, a game called Harpastum was played around the 2nd century BC. Harpastum was a more violent game than Episkairos, and players were allowed to use their hands to carry and throw the ball. Medieval football is thought to have originated in England in the 12th century. It quickly spread to other parts of Europe, and by the 14th century, it was one of the most popular sports on the continent. Medieval football was played between two teams of 11 players. The goal of the game was to get the ball to the other team's end of the field. Players could use their hands, feet, and even their heads to move the ball. However, there were no rules against tackling or blocking. In fact, the more brutal the game, the more popular it seemed to be. Medieval football was a very dangerous sport. Players were often injured, and some even died. However, this didn't seem to deter people from playing. In fact, many people saw the injuries as part of the game's appeal. Medieval football began to decline in popularity in the 16th century. This was due to a number of factors, including the rise of other sports, such as cricket and tennis. However, medieval football is still played today in some parts of England, and it is even an official sport in the town of Ashbourne. Football, or soccer, is the most popular sport in the world, with over 4 billion fans. It's played by people of all ages, genders, and abilities, and it's enjoyed by fans all over the globe. Modern football has its roots in England in the 19th century. The first set of rules for football was published in 1848 by the Cambridge University Football Club. These rules were known as the Cambridge Rules. The Cambridge Rules were later modified to create the Association Rules. The Association Rules are the basis of the modern rules of football. Football quickly spread beyond England, and by the end of the 19th century, it was being played all over the world. The first international football match was played between England and Scotland in 1872. England won the match 6-0. In 1904, the Fédération Internationale de Football Association, FIFA, was founded. FIFA is the governing body for football worldwide, and it is responsible for organizing major international tournaments, such as the FIFA World Cup and the FIFA Women's World Cup. Football is the most popular sport in the world for a reason. It's a simple game to learn, but it's challenging to play well. It's also a very exciting sport to watch, with plenty of action and suspense. Modern football is a global phenomenon. It's played and enjoyed by people of all ages, genders, and abilities, all over the world. It's a sport that unites people from all walks of life, and it's a sport that brings joy to millions of people around the globe. FIFA is one of the most powerful and influential sports organizations in the world, with over 200 member associations. It is responsible for organizing and overseeing international football competitions, including the FIFA World Cup, which is the most watched sporting event in the world. But how did FIFA come to be? In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, football was becoming increasingly popular around the world. However, there was no international governing body to oversee the sport, and the rules of the game varied from country to country. In 1904, a group of football enthusiasts from 7 European countries met in Paris, to discuss the formation of an international governing body. These countries were Belgium, Denmark, France, the Netherlands, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland. On May 21, 1904, the Fédération Internationale de Football Association, FIFA, was founded. The goal of FIFA was to promote the game of football worldwide and to standardize the rules of the game. In the early years of its existence, FIFA faced a number of challenges. One of the biggest challenges was the reluctance of the British Football Association, FA, to join FIFA. The FA was the oldest and most powerful football association in the world, and it was reluctant to give up its autonomy. Another challenge was the lack of international cooperation among the member associations. In the early 20th century, travel between countries was difficult and expensive. This made it difficult for national teams to play against each other on a regular basis. Despite these challenges, FIFA continued to grow and develop in the early 20th century. In 1908, FIFA organized the first Olympic football tournament. The tournament was a success, and it helped to promote the game of football to a global audience. In 1930, FIFA organized the first FIFA World Cup. The tournament was a huge success, and it quickly became the most prestigious football tournament in the world. Over the years, FIFA has continued to grow and develop. It has expanded its membership to include countries from all over the world. It has also organized new competitions, such as the FIFA Women's World Cup and the FIFA U-20 World Cup. The growth of football after the formation of FIFA has been nothing short of meteoric. In 1904, FIFA had just 7 member associations. Today, it has 211 member associations, representing over 200 countries. The number of people playing football has also increased dramatically since the formation of FIFA. It is estimated that over 265 million people play football regularly, making it the most popular sport in the world. The popularity of football has also led to a significant increase in investment in the sport. FIFA's revenue has increased from just $2 million in 1978 to over $5.8 billion in 2022. This increased investment has helped to improve the quality of football infrastructure and coaching around the world. It has also made it possible for more players to compete at a professional level. Football is the most popular sport in the world, and there have been many great players to grace the pitch over the years. But who is the best of the best? Who is the greatest football player of all time? Pelé. Pelé is a Brazilian legend who won the World Cup 3 times. He is also the all-time leading scorer for Santos and Brazil. Diego Maradona. Maradona is another Argentine legend who won the World Cup once. He is known for his incredible dribbling skills and his iconic goal against England in the 1986 World Cup. Johan Cruyff. Cruyff was a Dutch legend who won 3 European Cups with Ajax. He was also a revolutionary coach who implemented the total football philosophy. Franz Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer was a German legend who won the World Cup as a player and as a coach. He was known for his elegance and his ability to read the game. Lionel Messi. Messi is a modern-day legend who has won 8 Ballon d'Or awards. He is the all-time leading scorer for Barcelona and Argentina. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is another modern-day legend who has won 5 Ballon d'Or awards. He is the all-time leading scorer for Real Madrid and Portugal. It is very difficult to compare players from different eras, but based on their stats, achievements, and impact on the game, it is clear that Pelé, Maradona, Cruyff, Beckenbauer, Messi, and Ronaldo are all among the greatest football players of all time. Football is a sport with a rich history and a passionate global following. It is a sport that unites people from all walks of life and from all over the world. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video about the history of football. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel.